next is breathtaking. It is stunning. In all the years I've worked here at QVC and worked in all these different jewelry lines, I've never seen a bracelet like this. Leave it to Elizabeth Taylor's collection to bring it to us. This is all done, once again, in the world's finest simulated diamond. You do not get better stones when you want to mimic a diamond than the ones you are seeing in this bracelet. It's $149.75. It's also on 4 monthly easy payments of $37.44 a month. We have all 3 sizes, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and the 8-inch length. And so feast your eyes on this. Wear it all the time, live in it, get the compliments, and when people say, oh my goodness, look at that bracelet, it has a bold appearance, but it has an elegant, sophisticated appearance, and it is really, truly exquisite. This is the very first time we've had a chance to talk about this bracelet.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. Look at how gorgeous it is. It's such a beautiful bracelet. And Elizabeth has this bracelet on, and we adapted it a little bit, but she has it on in this photograph that she is in Las Vegas and she's seeing Eddie Fisher perform on stage, and you can see from the look in her eyes that at least at one point she was in love with him, and she has this bracelet on, and it's so beautiful, and it's so exciting to be able to bring it here. You know, one of the things that I wanted to say about this bracelet is that when my mom was visiting Elizabeth's house, she said to me, why are all of the housekeepers and why are the secretaries and why is everyone wearing diamonds? Because Elizabeth gave them all diamond bracelets.
Wow. Isn't that amazing?
And diamond earrings, because you know, they weren't her scale, but you know, and she was so generous, and she wanted everyone to share in the joy of jewelry because she had such a deep appreciation for it, and the connection and the love between, you know, 2 people.
Right.
When you receive a gift of jewelry, when you give a gift of jewelry, it's just such a thrill. And she bought jewelry for herself. But my mom was like, I don't understand. And Elizabeth would say to the housekeepers, like, look, where's that diamond bracelet I gave you? And they're like, Mrs., we're cleaning. And she's like, I don't care. They're diamonds. You can wear them every day. And that's what I think about with this bracelet. This is a bracelet that you can wear every day, even though it is stunningly beautiful with the finest quality CZs. Obviously, look at it, and but it's an everyday bracelet. It really is.
If you buy it in the 6 3/4 inch length, you're getting 16.2 carats of this world's finest simulated diamond. If you buy the 7 1/4 inch, it's 17.6 carats of the world's finest simulated diamond. If you buy the 8 inch, it's 20.3 carats of the world's finest simulated diamond. And it's beautifully done. There is a large stone in the center of each link, and then a little bit smaller stones on the borders above and below it. And link by link, it is all put together. It is dynamite on the sides, the way that the jewelry is made. I mean, and by the way, here it is. It locks 3 times. Let me show you. It actually has the slide insert box clasp, so that will lock closed, and there's a little plunger there that you just push when you want to open it up, and then it has the safety latch on the top, the safety latch on the bottom, and you are all set to go. So it's very secure when it is on your wrist. Because it is linked, it has movement so that it absolutely caresses your wrist and wraps around it and allows you to just wear it and enjoy it. Now, later on, we're going to talk about sapphires and rubies. If you really wanted to mix all of those together, you could do that.
Yeah, Elizabeth would have, but she would have put the ruby on one side, the sapphire on the other, and probably put the diamond in the middle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can do that well after they're on, but it is a great idea. One thing I want to quickly tell you is that these are going fast. So if you want them, you're seeing them for the very first time to get a chance to really hear about them. Let me just tell you this. In the 6 3/4 inch length, we're talking about 2 dozen left. In the 7 1/4 inch length, a little bit more than that, and in the 8 inch length, 3 dozen remain, and that's it.
Wow.
I don't know when we'll get these back in. I say go for the 4 easy payments of $37.44. If you have anything to go to that you need this for, buy it now, because if it sells out, we may be able to get more back in, but it could take months. These have to, all
It
those
took
stones.
us months to bring this to you.
Yeah. And every one of those stones has to be hand set in place.
Right, because it's all done as fine. They're, you know, they're fashion jewelry materials, the finest quality, of course,
Right.
but they're actually done. They're set as fine jewelry because they have to be. They have to be individually prong set.
Right. When you were working with Elizabeth Taylor, she would say to you, this is something you've told me, was that she would say to you, Tim, I need some jewelry. Go down and pick some out. And how would you know kind of where to start? Because I'm sure she had so many pieces.
She had thousands of pieces of jewelry.
Sure.
But, you know, I was sensitive to what she was into and what her current mood was. So, and also what she had bought recently.
Right.
And then, of course, what she was wearing. So if, you know, she was going out and she said, okay, Tim, go pick me out some jewelry. And I'd always bring her a tray of, and I'd make a selection. I mean, I
see.
didn't want to be so bold
As
as
to-
to just choose it.
to
So I
assume.
always gave her a choice because also that was the fun. And one of the things I was excited about bringing this jewelry to all of you is that we would be able to, over time, build a collection together that would be like Elizabeth, so that you could go into your own closet. And I know that you probably don't have a jewelry closet like Elizabeth had.
But you can have a jewelry box.
You can, and you know, and she loved to keep her jewelry out,
Right.
so that you could see it, and, so that she could see it.
Right.
Because there weren't a lot of people who had access to the jewelry because
I'm
it was
sure.
locked in the closet, and then the combinations for the safes. I wouldn't have said this when it was around, but I can
Right.
say it now that I
Yeah.
was the only one in the whole world who had the combinations of the safes. So you know, she would want everything left out so she
Right.
could get to it, and I was always trying to put it away because I was worried something would happen to it.
Right.
But she's like, nothing's going to happen to it. Just I need it to be out so I can play with it.
So she can appreciate it and enjoy it.
So hopefully you guys can,
Yeah.
you know, over time when when it's appropriate for you to
Right.
build a collection and to be able to sort of enjoy some of like the things that Elizabeth and I really spent so much time with,
Putting
that I got to
together.
spend. She spent more time with it
Yes,
because she had it
exactly.
from a longer period of time.
By the way, I want to give you a quick update. The 6 3/4 inch length and the 8 inch length are sold out. So only the 7 1/4 inch length remains and only 5 dozen to go around. So that means that this is a very popular bracelet. It could easily be gone by the end of the day. So take advantage of the easy pay. I just want you to know, when you wear this, you could put this bracelet next to a timepiece, next to a watch, next to a bangle if you wanted to. It's one of these pieces that doesn't feel like it's ostentatious or over the top, and yet it has this sophistication and this elegance, but easily when you put on a pretty dress, when you decide to put on that cute sweater set and a skirt, put this on. It's comfortable to wear, it's easy to wear, and you are seeing it really getting a full presentation for the very first time. It comes out to 4 easy payments of $37.44. Don't miss out on it. As we said, there's not many left, and 3 dozen now remain in the 7 1/4 inch length only. Well, we have so much more to come. We have colors. We're going to have charm bracelets. How would you love simulated jade? How about that? Because jade itself is very, very hard to get these days. We'll have something very special for you in the look of jade. Here's what's coming up on QVC. Take a look, and we'll be right back with more of Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry and great stories from Tim.